Star Trek just introduced a secret Starfleet branch it hid for over 30 years. For nearly 6 decades, Star Trek has explored the farthest reaches of space and the many hidden corners of Starfleet. From Section 31's covert operations to Starfleet Intelligence's secret missions, there's always been a layer of mystery beneath the Federation's bright optimism. But in a surprising twist, Star Trek just unveiled yet another entire secret branch of Starfleet, one that's been quietly operating in the shadows for over 30 years of canon without anyone realizing it. This shocking reveal changes how we view some of Star Trek's most mysterious eras and could finally explain several unanswered questions that have lingered since The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. The franchise has always loved the idea of hidden divisions working behind Starfleet's polished image. But this new branch isn't just about espionage. It's about control. The Hidden Division. Starfleet Oversight Command. In the latest Star Trek storyline, the newly introduced branch, called Starfleet Oversight Command, was revealed to be a long-buried administrative and security organization created after the Dominion War. But its roots stretch back far earlier, all the way to the TNG era, suggesting it's been silently influencing decisions for decades. According to canon hints dropped across Lower Decks Season 5 and Star Trek Online's most recent tie-in missions, Starfleet Oversight Command was originally designed to ensure the chain of command couldn't be compromised by outside threats, particularly rogue admirals, secret projects, or even other covert groups like Section 31. Think of it as a watcher of the watchers. What makes this revelation fascinating is that Starfleet Oversight Command wasn't just theoretical. It apparently had operatives embedded in multiple series we've already seen, meaning some of our favorite officers may have unknowingly crossed paths with them. The department that watches Section 31. The idea of a department secretly keeping tabs on Section 31 almost sounds like a joke. After all, how do you monitor a group that officially doesn't exist? But Star Trek has been quietly planting the seeds for this idea for years. Episodes like Deep Space Nine's Inter Arma and Silent Ledges showed how Section 31's reach extended even into Starfleet Medical. Discovery Season 2 expanded the organization further, giving it access to AI and advanced ships. It only makes sense that someone in the Federation, likely after the war's chaos, would have decided there needed to be a leash. Starfleet Oversight Command appears to have been established as a direct response to Section 31's overreach. Rather than trying to expose them, Oversight's mission was to contain and direct them, to prevent rogue operatives from igniting political or interstellar crises. Essentially, they became the silent referees of Starfleet's darker impulses. Why the Federation kept it secret? If Starfleet Oversight Command existed for over 30 years, why are we just learning about it now? The answer lies in the political tension that's always simmered beneath Star Trek's utopian surface. Publicly acknowledging a department designed to secretly monitor Starfleet's own internal corruption would shatter the Federation's idealistic image. The organization was likely classified at the highest level, even higher than Section 31, because it undermines the Federation's self-perception as transparent and democratic. Moreover, Oversight Command's work wasn't limited to intelligence operations. It also quietly intervened in Starfleet's most controversial scientific projects, like the Genesis device, the Soong android line, and later, the synthetic band from Picard. They weren't necessarily villains, but they were the people who decided when an idea became too dangerous for the Federation's public image. Clues hidden in plain sight. Longtime fans can look back and see that Star Trek has been hinting at Oversight Command's existence for decades. In The Next Generation, Admiral Nechayev's occasional cryptic orders to Captain Picard always carried an air of someone higher up pulling the strings. In Voyager, Starfleet Command's insistence on recovering technology like the Caretaker's Array or Borg data seemed oddly consistent, as if there were coordinated motives behind the scenes. Even Star Trek. Prodigy hinted at bureaucratic entities that operate beyond normal Starfleet jurisdiction, especially in episodes involving Admiral Janeway's investigation into secret programs. Those little breadcrumbs, once disconnected, now paint a picture of a hidden power structure quietly influencing events from the background. The moral implications. Every time Star Trek introduces another shadowy element of Starfleet, it forces the audience to reconsider what the Federation really stands for. Section 31 showed us that Utopia sometimes hides its sins behind closed doors. But Starfleet Oversight Command adds another layer. What happens when an idealistic government starts policing its own secrecy? The irony is deliciously Trek. In trying to preserve the Federation's moral clarity, Oversight Command became the very thing it was created to prevent, a secret organization with unchecked authority.